Basketball isn't easy self-better. It's a full-time commitment.
Pregame rituals getting loose well before we're underway. We're live, the home of the Magic, the Amway Center in beautiful Orlando, Florida. A quick check now for starting five for both teams. Someone will be keeping an eye on, guys, Rain Man.
The thing you notice right off the bat from the statistics, just his three-point percentage. I mean, it's a terrific number, and it's a combination of things. Good shot selection, his mechanics are solid, and his movement on the perimeter is outstanding.
And something else I think of with him is that three-point shot from the corner. I mean, that's his shot. And we've certainly seen him drain a bunch of them.
Looking at the last game for the Orlando Magic, it was a loss to Portland.
And guys, had their free throw shooting been anywhere near up to par, I think it would have changed everything in that game.
No doubt about it. I mean, there is a carryover effect when you're not having success at the line. It infiltrates other parts of your game.
And so it's the 76ers getting on the board first. And Fournier kicks to Green. Inside shot. And yes, sir, that one drops.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
No question, Clark. I think they'd like to establish a presence down low early in the game to get their offense going.
Philadelphia shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Well, you look at last season's numbers, guys. Down below 70% as a team from the line.
And George drops them both.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
On defense, Philadelphia, they defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Well, Kevin, they constructed a perfect offensive game plan going into that game, and it was quickly apparent how powerless the defense was to stop it.
Powerless is a good way to put it, Steve. We're unlikely to see that many uncontested baskets again anytime soon.
Here's Rain Man. He had 10 points in the win against Washington.
And how about his defense? 4 steals on the night. He was so aggressive.
This one for 3, and that one's good.
Don't take your eyes off of him because he can make plays from multiple spots on the floor. Put the isolated cam on him.
Well, Doris, an interesting game. Moments ago, you had a chance to talk with head coach Frank Vogel. What do you have to say?
Kevin, he said basically that in order to be successful, their main priority has to be canceling out the speed of their opponents with good transition defense. That, to him, is what will make the biggest difference here today and allow them to get a win, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Shot clock at 2. The shot's good from Fournier.
Took advantage of some shoddy defense there. They've got to at least get a finger on it.
Here's Insanity. Number 3 off target.
That's excellent defense right there on the perimeter.
Hayden with the ball. Now guarded by Rain Man. Vucevic with the bucket. Vucevic has got his second basket of the game.
Did you see the defense get caught standing around that time, giving up an easy second chance bucket?
Simply need more of an effort on the boards there, Steve.
The pass to Insanity. Sinks the three-pointer. Insanity's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Payton drives in, and the call will be against Primetime. That's his first foul.
Yeah, close, but I didn't think he got on balance quickly enough.
And it's hard to draw charges as quick as players are at this level. That's not an easy bit of work there.
Stolen by George. Now the 76ers on the break.
Well, that's the easiest opportunity an offense can get off a steal.
Exactly. No defense for that.
The Magic trail by 4. Kicks to Payton. Payton left side. There's the dish to Fournier. There's the feed to Vucevic. Payton. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. The Magic shooting their first free throws of this game. That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Primetime. Again, Philadelphia.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And that's going to open things up for them on the perimeter going forward, Clark.
Outside Gordon. Gives him the lead pass. And Jeff Green, the bucket on the assist by Gordon.
He's so dominant in the low post. You just can't let him get the ball in there so tight.
Too easy. It was really simple for him to go to work there.
Rain Man passes to Magician. Deflected. And stolen by Payton. Pass to Fournier. Some nice ball movement by the Magic. And that's going to be a travel. Rambo, who's checked in for Vucevic. The Magic trail by 3. And oh, here we go with George. No!
Oh, man, that was unreal.
Mark it up. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
Clark, there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right.
Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
They set the screen. Payton dishes to Gordon. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, he's one of the premier defenders in the game, Kevin. Really embraces that challenge to guard the top-tier scorers and make life difficult for them.
And don't forget now, a walking highlight reel every time he steps on the court. His flair for the dramatic makes him worth the price of admission all by himself.
Rain Man. The 3. The shot is off. Great D that time from Meeks. Magic have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And it's sent back by George. It's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. .151 left to play in the first quarter. And the basket by Gordon. Philadelphia's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Pass to Magician. And the pass to Primetime. Here's Insanity. It's intercepted. From 13. Second chance shot. And that's 2 points on the layup. The 76ers trail. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
And, you know, I think they may have a little extra motivation because they lost last year's season series to this team.
Smooth as silk on the finger roll. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for Philadelphia.
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Well, the other thing I like is defensively, they're causing turnovers, and that's allowing them to get into transition.
Here's Meeks after the made shot from Raymond. And George with the block. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the paint, number 8. And the layup's good off the glass.
The lead changes hands once again. There has been no separation between these two teams tonight.
What an intriguing basketball game, that's for sure.
Well, that shot keeps them at 100% from the field this quarter.
Orlando trailing here. And the foul goes on the Magician. That's his first foul. The Magic making a switch here. Brown kicks to Augustine. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Passes it to Magician. Inside. It's tipped. Got it off in time. Can't get it to go. And that concludes. A back and forth high scoring first quarter.
This Thursday night, December 1st, the Los Angeles Lakers take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Live from Quicken Loans Arena, it's the real deal.
Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
And they set the tone there defensively with their shot blocking. They've been really intimidating down in the paint area.
You know, in the rest of the game, Steve, shooters will be looking around for the shot blockers because of what's happened in this quarter.
Orlando with the ball. They trail by 1. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, they've got Cowboy. Clutch out there with him.
Are you guys feeling that? You got to be feeling that. Come on now.
The whole building's feeling it. Are you feeling it?
Yeah, I'm feeling it.
I'm feeling it too.
My chair's shaking. I feel it.
Watson, the pass to Brown. He dishes it to Watson. Watson gets a screen from Vucevic. And Insanity picks up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. So it's Orlando now. It's a three-point game. Watson's shot is off.
Nobody anywhere close to him. Where's the defense? He's got to make that shot, though.
Looky here. How about that one? That play. Take that play and put it in the alley-oop textbook for future reference.
Perfectly done. You put it on a platter for him.
He sure did. And how about the touch on the finish, too? That was really nicely done.
Back to Brown. This is to Watson. And we play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Brown. He feeds it to Watson. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Biombo gets the screen from Watson. 4 on the clock. Goes back up. And it's rejected. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. And upcoming the schedule for the Orlando Magic. They host the Clippers after this game. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand.
Yeah, some good matchups all over the league today. But the one I have my eye on is that L.A. Clippers game.
Catching up on the changes for Orlando. Jeff Green is checked in for Bismack Biyombo. Fournier comes in for Brown. And it's Payton in for C.J. Watson. Insanity the pass to Cowboy. And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Jeff Green picks one up. Moment to see how the schedule is looking for Philadelphia. They're off to San Antonio after this game, bringing their show to the AT&T Center. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road.
A lot of fans focused on that matchup for San Antonio.
That's good from the Beast. Both free throws good from the Beast.
Well, as far as the league's big men go, he's one of the very best at the foul line.
The Magic trail by 7. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Fast break. Here we go. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Well, he's one player who can get hot in a big hurry. It's like he has an on-off switch, and once it gets flipped on, he's tough to stop.
And you know, Steve, he's as level-headed a player as there is. If there's ever been an occasion when he's gotten flustered, I can't recall it. I've not seen it.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
How about that now? What a sensational finish.
Oh, got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
Yeah, you got to rise and levitate.
Suspend yourself.
Yeah, levitate.
And glide. And glide. You got to glide in and reverse it home. So sweet.
Magic have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. Now the 76ers on the break. And he's going up for the alley-oop.
Boy, he is a strong finisher on the fast break.
Yeah, he sure is. He remains in total control, even at full speed. I love that about him.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Knocked loose. Payton kicks to Ross. He passes to Vucevic. Feeds it to Ross. Payton. And Insanity picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's foul number 2 on him. It might not warrant sitting him entirely, but, you know, another one before halftime, they could be in some trouble.
Pass to Fournier. Tries to snap the goal streak. Blocked. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Cowboy. Rejected by Vucevic. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. And Insanity picks up the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Already he's looking at his 3rd foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the 3rd quarter.
Picked him clean. One-on-one here. And the defense didn't have position. They whistle a blocking foul, and he'll go to the line. This is his first chance at the line tonight. And free throw good from Clutch. Both free throws good from Clutch.
And the free throws are starting to pile up a little bit here, more so than in the first quarter.
And that's one of the reasons they're in front right now.
Payton drives in. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
That finish brings me back to the old days, the silky smooth finger roll.
Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Green. Payton dishes to Ross. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. For Orlando, they have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point. That free throw good from Ross. And both free throws good for Ross. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Pass to Clutch. A stupendous finish in traffic. Smooth's got his first basket of the night.
They've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Launches a 3. Shot misses. And it's the Magic taking it the other way.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had early.
Lets it go from deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. That drops. Smooth's got 4 points in the quarter.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
From downtown, gets it to go. The Insanity's got 6.
Well, there's plenty to like about him as a player, but, you know, one thing that really stands out is the quick trigger. He can catch the ball in space, defenders all over him, but, you know, in an instant, lets that shot go, and he is accurate.
And, Steve, it's also really remarkable what a solid shooter he is, even in the presence of tough, sticky defense. He smoothly and calmly executes.
Biombo, he's checked in for Orlando. Gordon comes in for Terrence Ross.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little bit.
It does look like their energy is lacking at this point.
Here are the Magic now. 55 seconds left here in the second. He kicks it to Payton. To halt the run. And he lays it up and in. Payton's got his second bucket of the night. The 76ers leading by 19 points. Now the pass to Smooth. Stolen away. Here's Fournier. No good. And it's Philadelphia the other way. The base passes to Smooth. A three-pointer, no good. And he's knocked off course by the D. The foul called. He'll shoot free throws. Philadelphia shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And Orlando making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both. There's 25 seconds left in the first half. And Fournier kicks to Biombo. The dish to Payton. We've got 13 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Biombo, clock at 6. Back to Payton. Shot is blocked. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. 76ers ahead, running away with it. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint.
Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports as the NBA season revs up. Let's get into the halftime report. For the Philadelphia 76ers, they have the lead against Orlando. They're off to a hot start this season. They'd like to continue that hot streak in this game. Insanity getting it done early. He's got 6 points, and he's been all over the defensive side of the court as well. For the Magic, they haven't had the same luck. Hard to find a lot to like about their performance so far. They'll need to pay much better attention in the second half to the details. The details. Nikola Vucevic making a big contribution. He's picked up 4 points and also helped out with 2 rebounds. Let's start off with a look at what's on tap for later on tonight. It'll be the Bulls out at United Center against the Pistons. Both will be looking to gain ground in the division. That one gets started at 8 Eastern. And one game also on the docket, the Nuggets will face off against the Rockets out in Houston. A nice battle in the West there. That gets going 7:30 Eastern. And that's all we have for you here in the studio. Now let's send it on back to Kevin Harlan, Steve Kerr, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke for the second half of play.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters.
The defense keeps coming up short. Just no solution for prime time. He has 8 points and 1 rejection in this game, too.
And it was a good one, too. Really one of the highlights, I thought, of the game defensively.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Magic, Fournier out there with Payton. Then there's Green, and it's Vucevic, and it's Gordon in at the 4-man position.
Passes it to Magician. Shot left block. Gets it to go. Smooth's got 6.
And that was very confident offense right there.
That's tipped. And now Philadelphia on the break. And here they come. Here's Payton, and it's blocked.
Well, it's the edge they've had in that area on the glass that's played a big role in this game.
Yeah, they've got some strong guys, Steve. Guys that are strong and well put together, and they've used that strength to their advantage down low. The 76ers have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. Both shots good from the stripe. The Magic have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Kicks it to Gordon. Back to Payton. Now the feed to Vucevic. Some solid D from Clutch.
Well, they need a shot or two to fall here soon. They're only 1 of 4 since the break.
A second chance effort, and it's good on the way in. Magician's got 7 points in the game. He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him. Back to Gordon. What a beautiful pass to set that one up. The pass might have been pretty, but the finish, I thought, Clark, angry. That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish even.
The Beast defended by Gordon. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play. For Philadelphia, they haven't made a mistake at the line yet. 10 of 10. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Payton outside. Here's Fournier. Back to Payton. Looking to end his cold spell. And he sinks the layup. Payton's got 7 points.
And there it is again. That's where their points have been coming today, from the low post.
And even under pressure in tight, they've maintained their concentration and converted their opportunities.
They've done a lot of good work with the ball, really moving both the ball and moving bodies, getting quality chances at the hoop.
And they're not wasting chances when they get them. I mean, they're hitting their shots. Orlando, they've gone 3 of 6 in the third quarter, 50% from the field. Shoots from the right block. There's the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Cowboy. Rejected by Vucevic. Payton with the ball, now guarded by Magician. Ball's knocked loose. Payton outside. Gordon. But they get it back. Green dishes to Payton. Just 5 to shoot. Trying his luck deep.
This quarter has not been his best. The defense may be starting to affect him a little bit.
Now that was pretty. That was just a nice looking reverse jam right there.
Use
the rim, Clark, to protect the ball, I think, too, a little bit. Yeah, did a nice job with it.
Yeah, no question, Kevin. Great awareness and terrific finish.
Green, the screen.
Green coming!
Payton outside. He dishes it to Green. And now Philadelphia on the break. And it is flushed down with a nice jam. Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break. And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
Magic shooting a troubling 38% in the third. Not the finest work of this offense. Fournier. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Fournier's got his second bucket of the night. D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open. And now Orlando on the break. Green with the ball. Here's the Beast. 11 points in the game. Finished off the break. Clutch has got 4 this quarter.
All the points these defenders are allowing inside is inexcusable. That's 5 baskets in a row, and they've all been practically lay-ins.
Yeah, they've got to harden and toughen up down there, guys. And now Philadelphia on the break. 76ers moving the ball around. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Smooth's got 8 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Their defense has been outstanding, Kevin, closing out on shots, blocking a lot of them as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points. The 76ers have gotten 8 of their 11 shots to drop since the break. A great third quarter for them offensively. Three-pointer. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Second shot opportunity. Solid defense right there from Vucevic. Low block shot. Payton with another miss.
He has not been on his game, and you know, their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not helped the situation. Boy, they've looked good in the open floor today. That's had a lot to do with their success.
Well, they've been doing the right thing, Steve. Anytime they've had numbers, they've gone straight up court with it right away. Boom. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Dishes it to Fournier. Into Green. It's rebounded by Smooth.
Defender was in his jersey that time, Steve, and it rattled him. He clearly was not comfortable at all on the release.
Puts it up from 7. That's good on the jump shot. Cowboys got 10 points.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. I mean, defensively, the wind has just been knocked out of their sails.
Need to get more bodies committed. Oh, man. Really shaking. He is capable, Clark, of some incredible athleticism. And we just got a chance to see it on full display right there.
Well, you got to love a point guard who can finish like a power forward.
And here is Payton. 11 points in the game. Here's Magician. And it would have counted had it. But it's offline. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Philadelphia ahead, running away with this one. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports.
Tune in this Saturday night, December 3rd. Paul George and the Indiana Pacers go up against the Sacramento Kings. Don't miss it.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Philadelphia shooting the lights out in this building, 68% from the field. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth. Magician is out there with money. Then there's Insanity, and it's Rain Man, and it's prime time, and it's the 5 spot. He feeds it to Watson. And too long on the shot.
Boy, they've really dominated on the glass, and of course they've done a lot of good things here tonight, but the rebounds have played a major factor.
Hey, Steve, you know rebounding always one of the key barometers in determining the victor. And Augustine kicks to Brown. Feeds it to Augustine. Pass to Watson. The dish to Meeks. Shoots. That's good, and the assist goes to Watson. Meeks got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Magic. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. And the first one at the line is good.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half, it's been nothing but success for them there. And their confidence has to just continue to go up the longer their perfection continues.
And for the Magic, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Takes the three. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And that kind of defense is just not going to cut it, guys. They have to get a hand in his face.
Insanity, defended by Meeks. George passes to Magician. Another miss by Philadelphia. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Watson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket. And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that whistle. A very unpopular call there.
Brown outside. Pass to Augustine. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
That was not a difficult pass. You'd think they could keep it in bounds.
And Orlando making a change here. Ross is checked in. Magician. He's covered by Brown. Magician passes to Raymond. For the three. It's hauled in by Brown.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at it. Well, true. The defenders shouldn't relax just because he missed that one. He's capable of getting hot in a hurry.
Good. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. Offensive rebound. Here's George. Prime time. 76ers moving the ball around. Kept alive. They shoot again. And Biyombo with the block. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. Here's George, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Yeah, he didn't even bother to wait around for any help on that break. That was a one-man job all the way, Steve. He knew what to do with it and when.
That free throw good from George. The Magic have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Watson dishes to Biyombo. Tries again. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
I like the way they're working the ball inside because when you do that, you get higher percentage shots and typically good things happen.
Here's Rainman. Biyombo with the block. Back to George. Another shot.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
He kicks it to Meeks. Shoots from 14. Good on the shot. Meeks got 7 points here in this quarter. Philadelphia's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Insanity the pass to George. From the arc. No luck. Some solid defense there for Meeks.
If he can improve on what's been a shaky day for him thus far, they could stretch this lead out.
Watson kicks to Biyombo. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. The free throw drops for Biyombo. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. The 76ers shooting has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. Shots good from Insanity.
Despite his ineffectiveness, the team has found other scoring options, which you have to have when one of your main guys is struggling.
Watson with it.
his fourth foul, and I'm sure he picked it up a little earlier than he would have liked.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. That one is off. The Magic making a switch here. And he's good on the second. Philadelphia dictating the flow. George, he's covered by Brown. Here's Magician. It's hauled in by Brown. Brown's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Watson dishes to Ross. Shoots the 3. Launches it. It's rebounded by Magician. Magician's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Fires the 3. And that one's good. The Insanity's got 5 points in the quarter.
Yeah, and that's his first 3 of the half. There may be more in store.
The steal. All by himself. Primetime, the pass to Raymond. And 3 off the mark. Magic have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. And there's the pass to Ross. No good on the 3. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Passes to George. Tipped. And up the court come the Magic on the break. Ross kicks to Watson. And that one's good.
Well, sometimes when you're at a height disadvantage, that's the way to attack. Go right at your defender.
Pass to Insanity. Beyond the arc. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Nothing seems to be going down for him today.
Kicks it to Ross. All alone. And it's Orlando with another.
You know, if this had come earlier, they might have been able to get back into it.
Yeah, but as it is, too little, too late. The pass to Insanity. Looking to get back on track here. Count that one.
Well, guys, tonight they came in here and really dictated the terms of the engagement, which is very difficult to do as the visitors.
You're right. That's not usually the way things work in the NBA. It's a great win, and no question, it's going to be a happy playing. Oh, man. What a play.
Just look at how quickly their lead has grown over the course of the last few possessions.
Boy, they've really saved their best for last, haven't they? Orlando's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And the foul goes on the Magician. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Knocks it loose. Number 8. And he slams it one-handed. Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin. And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
Here's George. Gets the bucket.
And that puts a cherry on top.